The J.W. Williams Funeral Home Incorporated has proudly served families of the Crisp, Dooley, Turner, Wilcox, Pulaski, and neighboring areas since 1918. With a proud and a distinctive history of service, families are assured of receiving prompt and courteous service. Deacon Arthur L. Parker and the staff of J.W. Williams Funeral Home are here to serve you now as they've done in the past. Remember to tune in to the J.W. Williams Gospel Program of announcements, dedications, and songs each Sunday morning on WSST-TV at 7 o'clock a.m. Remember, in your time of need, contact the capable and competent staff at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home by calling 229-273-2683, day or night.
Thank you, and good morning, friends. We come to you this morning to bring announcements, dedications, and songs. We certainly hope that your day may be brighter after listening to our program. The family of United States Staff Sergeant retired Deacon Alfred Harris III of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Georgie Mae Robinson Gooden of Hollywood, Florida, and Sumter County, Georgia. The family of Mrs. Sarah Lee Jordan Willis of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Mary Kendrick Burrow of Cordele, Georgia, would like to thank their many friends for the food, the flowers, the condolences, and all other expressions of sympathy and kindness shown to them during their hours of sorrow and bereavement during the past week. United States Army Staff First Class Sergeant, retired, Deacon Alfred Harris III, age 72, of 113 Bluebell Lane, Americus, Georgia, died Tuesday, August 11th at the Phoebe Sumter Medical Center in Americus, Georgia. The funeral service for United States Army veteran Mr. Alfred Harris III, age 72, was held Thursday, August 20th, in the sanctuary of the Union Tabernacle Baptist Church in Americus, Georgia. The Reverend Larry Sims, pastor. The eulogy was delivered by the Reverend Roosevelt Zanders. The burial followed with military honors at Andersonville National Cemetery in Andersonville, Georgia. Survivors include his loving and devoted wife, Mrs. Gloria Jean Minter Harris of Americus, Georgia, his loving and caring children, Miss Nikki Harris Moore and her husband, Mr. Alfred Moore, and Mr. Roderick Harris and his companion, Miss Selena Mathis of Americus, Georgia. 14 beloved grandchildren, 1 great-grandchild, a beloved brother, Mr. Ray Harris, and his wife, Mrs. Angela Harris of Americus, Georgia. His loving sisters, Mrs. Veronica Lamar and her husband, Mr. Herman Lamar, and Mrs. Vicki Austin and her husband, Mr. Billy Austin, both of Americus, Georgia. Miss Whiffy Harris of Fairburn, Georgia. His loving aunts and uncles, the Reverend Gerald Harris and his wife, Mrs. Ann Harris. The Reverend Norris Harris and his wife, Mrs. Pamela Harris. Miss Kathleen Muntz, Miss Janice Harris, and Miss Annie Maud Harris, all of Americus, Georgia. the Reverend Cheryl King and her husband, Mr. Willie King of Columbus, Georgia. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survived. United States Army veteran Mr. Alfred Harris III, age 72, of 113 Blue Bell Lane, Americus, Georgia. Mother Georgie May Robinson Gooden, age 88, formerly of Sumter County, Georgia, died Sunday, August 9th, at her residence in Hollywood, Florida. The funeral service for Mother Georgie May Robinson Gooden, age 88, was held on Thursday, August 20th, in the sanctuary of the New Beulah Baptist Church in DeSoto, Georgia. The Reverend Christopher Perry, pastor, the Reverend Ozzie Thomas Brown Jr. delivered the eulogy. The burial followed at Sue Walker Cemetery in Cobb, Georgia. Survivors include her loving and devoted daughters, Miss Jacqueline Gooden and Miss Patricia Hooks, 8 loving grandchildren, 3 beloved siblings, a host of nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survived. Mother Georgie May Robinson Gooden, age 88, formerly of Sumter County, Georgia. Mrs. Sarah Lee Jordan Willis, age 84, of 102 Sandstone Drive, Americus, Georgia, died Tuesday, August 11th, at her residence in Americus, Georgia. The funeral service for Mrs. Sarah Lee Jordan Willis, age 84, was held on Saturday, August 22nd, in the sanctuary of the New Corinth Baptist Church in Leslie, Georgia. The Reverend Carl Smith, pastor, the Reverend Willie Jean Grover delivered the eulogy. The burial followed in the churchyard cemetery. Survivors include her loving and devoted children, Mr. Kenneth Willis and his wife of Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Darlene Willis, Miss Retha Willis, both of Americus, Georgia, Miss Amanda Willis of Orlando, Florida, and Mr. Leroy Willis Jr. of Americus, Georgia. 14 beloved grandchildren, 17 great-grandchildren, 2 sisters-in-law, a host of nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survived. Mrs. Sarah Lee Jordan Willis, age 84, of 102 Sandstone Drive, Americus, Georgia. Mother Mary Kendrick Burrow, age 82, of 513 East 27th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Saturday, August 15, at Abbeville Crossing in Abbeville, Georgia. The funeral service for Mother Mary Kendrick Burrow, age 82, was held on Saturday, August 22nd, in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The Reverend Jeff Wilson, pastor of the Odom Grove Baptist Church, officiated. Minister Preston Brown delivered the eulogy. The burial followed at the Evergreen Cemetery in Pinehurst, Georgia. Survivors include her loving and devoted sons, Mr. William Burrow and his wife, Mrs. Shannon Burrow, of Warner Robins, Georgia, Deacon Charles Burrow and his wife, Mrs. Cammie Burrow, and Mr. Michael Burrow, both of Cordele, Georgia. Her loving and beloved grandchildren, Mr. Van Coursey Burrows of Warner Robins, Georgia, Mr. Charles Burrows, Jr. of Compress Cove, Texas, Mr. Jordan Burrows, Mr. Jason Burrows, and Miss Ashley Burrows, all of Warner Robins, Georgia, Miss Brianna Burrows of Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Michelle Burrows of Cordele, Georgia, Miss Candace Burrows, and Mr. Niberia King, both of Warner Robins, Georgia. A beloved sister-in-law, Miss Gwendolyn Hall of Cordele, Georgia. A host of nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive. Mother Mary Kendrick Burrows, age 82, of 513 East 27th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia. Again, the family of United States Army Staff's First Sergeant retired, Deacon Alfred Harris III of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Georgie May Robinson Gooden of Hollywood, Florida, and Sumter County, Georgia. The family of Mrs. Sarah Lee Jordan Willis of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Mary Kendrick Burrows of Cordele, Georgia, would like to thank their many friends for all of the many kindnesses shown to them during their hours of sorrow and bereavement during the past week. May God bless each of you, is their prayer. The J.W. Williams Funeral Directors serving Cordele and Vienna were in charge of each of these arrangements during the past week. And now, it is certainly with the deepest regret that we make the following announcement. Miss Jasmine Nicole Gaines, age 30, formerly of Cordele, Georgia, died Tuesday, August 11, at Mission of Hope in Asheville, North Carolina. Survivors include her loving and devoted mother, Miss Keisha Parker, and her husband, Mr. Corey Parker, her beloved and caring father, Minister Jason Gaines, and his wife, Mrs. Shalandra Gaines, her loving sibling, Mr. Justin Jamal Gaines, Mrs. Shatrika Lewis, Miss Sanya Gaines, Miss Harmony Gaines, Miss Jordan Gaines, a host of beloved aunts, uncles, cousins, her nephews and nieces, two special cousins whom she regarded as sisters, Miss Shantika Mitchell and Miss Felicia Finn, and a host of other relatives and many, many sorrowing friends survive. Miss Jasmine Nicole Gaines, age 30, formerly of Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Miss Jasmine Nicole Gaines, age 30, will be held today, Sunday, August 23rd, at 1 p.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The Reverend Dr. Eddie Talbert, pastor of the Mount Bethel Baptist Church and the Spring Hill Baptist Church, will officiate. The burial will follow at the Sunnyside Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. Mr. Warren Evans, age 74, of 414 East Woodard Street, Vienna, Georgia, died Friday, August 14th, at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. Survivors include his loving and devoted children, Miss Sherry Blackshear, Mr. Petola Evans, Mr. Christopher Evans, his loving and devoted grandchildren and great-grandchildren, his loving and devoted sibling, Minister Mike Charles Evans of Vienna, Georgia, Mrs. Mildred Carter of DeSoto, Georgia, and Mr. Norman Evans of Birmingham, Alabama. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive Mr. Warren Evans, age 74, of 414 East Woodard Street, Vienna, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Warren Evans, age 74, will be held on Monday, August 24th at 11 a.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. His beloved nephew, Deacon Seneca Harris, will deliver the eulogy. The public visitation will be today from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Miss Shaquana Roberts, affectionately known as Coco, age 33, of 609 Mobley Street, Vienna, Georgia, died Monday, August 17th, at a residence in Vienna, Georgia. Survivors include her beloved father, Mr. Hanson Roberts, Jr. of Ashburn, Georgia, her beloved grandparents, Miss Laverne Smith of Vienna, Georgia, and Deacon Carl Reuben Smith and his wife, Minister Annie Smith of Vienna, Georgia, her stepfather, Mr. Maurice Sanford Sr. of Cordele, Georgia, a beloved sister, Miss Shakisha Anderson of Vienna, Georgia, her beloved and devoted brothers, Mr. Alonzo Maddox of Vienna, Georgia, Mr. Timothy Jackson and Mr. Reginald Jackson of Albany, Georgia, her step-brother, Mr. Maurice Sanford Jr. of Cordele, Georgia, her beloved aunts and uncles, Miss LaMonica Stokes, Miss Latoya Smith, Miss Demetrius Smith and her husband, Mr. Ricky Smith, Miss Tamika Jenkins and her husband, Mr. Richard Jenkins, Mr. Darian Turner, Miss Dorothy Ruth Roberts, Mrs. Linda Jean Coley, Miss Julia May Roberts, Miss Geneva Roberts Howard, and Mr. Walter James Roberts and his wife, Mrs. Cora Roberts. A host of beloved cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive Miss Shaquana Roberts, affectionately known as Coco, age 33, of 609 Mobley Street, Vienna, Georgia. The funeral service for Miss Shaquana Roberts, age 33, will be held on Saturday, August 29th at 10 a.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia, with the minister selected officiating. The burial will follow at the Vienna City Cemetery in Vienna, Georgia. The public visitation will be on Friday, August 28th, from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green, age 83, of 412 East 12th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Wednesday, August 19th, at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. Survivors include her loving and devoted children, Miss Mary Green and her husband, Mr. Desi Green, Mr. Zobie Smith, Mr. Eddie Green, and Mr. Steve Green and his wife, Mrs. Nikki Green, all of Cordele, Georgia. Several beloved bonus children, 24 grandchildren, to include 2 she reared, Miss Latoya Walker and her husband, Mr. Mike Walker of Miami, Florida, and Mr. Ontario Green of New York. 24 great-grandchildren. Her beloved sister, Miss Ruth Smith of Cordele, Georgia. A beloved brother, Mr. Charlie Smith, and his wife, Mrs. Vicky Smith of Pawhuket, Florida. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, many cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive. Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green, age 83, of 412 East 12th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green, age 83, will be held on Saturday, August 29th at 2 p.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The Reverend Dr. Eddie Talbert, pastor of the Spring Hill Baptist Church, will officiate. The Reverend Isaac H. Owens will deliver the eulogy. The burial will follow at the Spring Hill Baptist Church Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be on Friday, August 28th, from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Mr. Thomas Redding, better known as Bobby, age 68, of 1114 Blackshear Road, Cordele, Georgia, died Friday, August 21st at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. Survivors include his loving and devoted children, Mr. Johnny Wedges of Albany, Georgia, Mr. Donnie Wedges and his wife, Mrs. Katisha Wedges of Warner Robins, Georgia, Miss Kanisha Moreland and her husband, Mr. Earthwin Moreland, and Miss Erica Redding of Atlanta, Georgia. 8 beloved grandchildren, a beloved sister, Miss Lafrida Bembry, and her husband, Mr. Albert Bembry of Cordele, Georgia. His beloved brothers, Mr. Ronnie Hamilton, Mr. Kent Hamilton, Mr. Jesse Hamilton, all of Cordele, Georgia. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, to include Mrs. Droquita Williams of Cordele, Georgia, and a host of other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive. Mr. Thomas Redding, better known as Bobby, age 68, of 1114 Blackshear Road, Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Thomas Redding, age 68, will be announced at a later date, pending the completion of the arrangements. Mr. Walter Dennis, also known as Mr. David Colson, age 79, formerly of Cordele, Georgia, died Saturday, August 15th in Cleveland, Ohio. Survivors include his loving and devoted children, Miss Michelle Kelly, Miss Veronica Dennis Colson Gerald, and her husband, Sir Gene Gerald, Miss Michelle Yvette Ford, Mr. Lonnie Colson, and Miss Laura Colson. His beloved stepchildren, Mr. James Clark and his wife, Mrs. Nicole Clark, and Mr. Stacy Robinson. A host of grandchildren, great-grandchildren. His loving sibling, Mr. J.R. Dennis, Miss Gracie M. Dennis Jones, Mr. Robert Dennis and his wife, Mrs. Arnetta Dennis, Mr. Eddie C. Dennis and his wife, Mrs. China Bell Dennis, Mr. Johnny B. Dennis, Mr. Willie Colson, Miss Bassarine Colson Grace, and Mr. Benny L. Colson and his wife, Mrs. Joyce Colson. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many sorrowing friends, to include Miss Rebecca Grace and Miss Martha Martin. Survived Mr. Walter Dennis, age 79, also known as Mr. David Colson, formerly of Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Walter Dennis, also known as David Colson, age 79, will be announced at a later date, pending the completion of the arrangements. The J.W. Williams Funeral Directors, serving Cordele and Guyana, are in charge of each of these arrangements during this week. Friends, that conclude our funeral notices for this morning. And as always, we do remind each of you concerning our pre-funeral arrangements planning available at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home, with packages available with a single pay, a 3-year pay, a 5-year pay, and a 10-year pay. So please stop by and talk with us concerning your pre-funeral arrangements needs available at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. And also whole life insurance is available at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home.
And now for announcements. The Oak Grove Baptist Church of Fort Valley will celebrate the 38th pastoral anniversary of its beloved pastor, Dr. Bobby G. West, on Sunday, August 23rd, today, beginning at 11 o'clock a.m. Minister Caleb Green will be the guest speaker. Dr. Bobby G. West is the pastor. The Shady Grove CME Church of the Drayton community invites everyone to the 5th Sunday service to be held on Sunday, August 30th, beginning at 11 o'clock a.m. The pastor, Reverend John Thomas, will deliver the message. Everyone has a cordial invitation to attend. Stuart Anderson Jenkins is the chairman of stewards. Reverend John Thomas is the pastor. The Bethel Baptist Church of Vienna will celebrate the 28th anniversary of its pastor, Reverend Dr. Bobby G. West, on Sunday, September the 6th at 11 o'clock a.m. Dr. Vanja Muldrow will be the guest speaker. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. The New Poplar Spring Baptist Church of Byronville, Georgia, extends a cordial invitation for you to worship with them today. Worship service begins at 9:45 a.m. You may join them on Wednesday of each week via conference call at 6:30 a.m. for morning prayer and at 7 o'clock p.m. for an hour of encouragement. The dial-in number to reach them is 253-993-3761. Pastor Teacher Johnny Dean is the pastor. The Vienna Church of Christ extends a cordial invitation for you to worship with them either in person or via Zoom today. Services begin with Sunday school at 10 o'clock a.m., morning worship at 11 a.m. Bible study is held each Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. The Zoom number is 447-485-6691. Brother Carl Colbert is the minister. You're cordially invited to attend Sunday school this morning at the Shady Grove CME Church. Sunday school begins at 10 o'clock a.m. and worship service each third Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. The dial-in number is 518-425-1620. Bible study is held each Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. via conference call. And again, that dial-in number is 518-425-1620. Brother Anderson Jenkins, chairman of stewards. Reverend John Thomas is the pastor. The New Beulah Baptist Church homecoming service will be observed on Sunday, September the 6th at 10 o'clock a.m. Dinner will be served following the service. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. Sister Rosemary Jones, secretary. Deacon Bobby Robinson, chairman of deacons. Reverend Christopher Perry is the pastor. The Pleasant Grove Baptist Church invites everyone to the deacon ordination service for Brother Kajarian Jones, affectionately known as CJ. The service will be held on Sunday, September 13th at 2:30 p.m. Deacon Eddie Brooks, chairman of deacons, Brother Sterling Vereen is the pastor. New Life Church of Leesburg will have an official ceremonial debut of Dr. April Washington on Sunday, September 20th at 9 a.m. Licensing and ordination ceremony will follow at 2 o'clock p.m. at Whole Truth International Ministries in Americus, Georgia. A dinner reception will be held after the ceremony at Medea's Diner and Bakery, 105 Rucker Street, Americus, Georgia. You may RSVP them for the reception. Dr. Brenda Jones, Associate Minister. Dr. Deanne Holsey, Associate Minister. Reverend Johnny O. Holsey is the pastor. The Greater Mars Tabernacle Baptist Church Annual Family and Friends Day celebration will be observed today, Sunday, August 23rd, beginning at 9:30 a.m. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. Greater Mars extends a cordial invitation for you to worship with them during this annual Men's Day celebration, which will be held on Sunday, September 13th at 9:30 a.m. Deacon Andre Miles of the Shady Road Baptist Church, Columbus, Georgia, will be the speaker. Deacon Arthur L. Parker is the chairman of deacons. Dr. K.M. Williams is the pastor. The Beulah Land Baptist Church Annual Mission Day celebration will be on Sunday, August 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Dr. Deanne Holsey, pastor of the Jerusalem Baptist Church, Ellaville, will be the guest speaker. Light refreshments will be served and provided prior to the service between 1:15 and 2:15 p.m. Sister Diane Flood is the church mother. Deacon Willie Smith is the chairman of deacons. Dr. Dwayne Daniels is the pastor. The Shady Grove Baptist Church Annual Men and Women's Day program will be observed today, Sunday, August 23rd at 11 o'clock a.m. Sister Sandy Joe Carnes will be the speaker. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. Sister Shawana Davis, church secretary. Deacon Sammy Mumphrey, chairman of deacons. Reverend Kelly E. Drake Sr. is the pastor. The Beautiful Zion Baptist Church Annual Revival will be on Wednesday, September 2nd and Thursday, September 3rd at 7 o'clock p.m. On program will be Wednesday, the Beulah Land Baptist Church and Dr. Dwayne Daniels, along with the Zion Hope Baptist Church and New William Grove Baptist Church. On Thursday, Spring Hill Baptist Church and Dr. Eddie Tauber, along with Mount Bethel Baptist Church, Zion Grove Baptist Church, and Mount Olive Baptist Church. The revival will climax on Sunday, September the 6th at 11 o'clock a.m. Guest churches are Little Rock Baptist Church and Davis Chapel. Sister Azaline Kellogg is the church mother. Reverend Lorinda Ray is the pastor. The Gethsemane Baptist Church will celebrate the church and pastor's anniversary on Tuesday, September the 8th through Thursday, September the 10th at 7 o'clock p.m. On program will be Tuesday, Mount Calvary Baptist Church and Reverend Isaac H. Owens. Wednesday, Beulah Land Baptist Church and Dr. Dwayne Daniels. Thursday, Friendship Baptist Church and Bishop Melvin McCluster. The anniversary celebration will climax on Sunday, September 13th at 10:30 a.m. The Bethlehem Baptist Church and the Evergreen Baptist Church and Reverend D.J. Griggs will be in charge of the services. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. Deacon Johnny Wilson, chairman of deacons. Reverend Cecil Straughter is the pastor. The Evergreen Baptist Church will celebrate the first pastoral anniversary of Dr. Sean and Lady Brittany Philpott. The service will begin on Wednesday, September 19th and continue on Thursday, September 20th at 7 o'clock p.m. On program will be Wednesday, Reverend Calvin Rollins, Thursday, Reverend Muriel Harris. The anniversary will climax on Sunday, September 13th. On program at 11 o'clock a.m. will be Reverend James Mitchell. At 1:30 p.m., Reverend Travis Johnson. Everyone is invited to attend. And let me reiterate those dates once again. The services will be held on Wednesday, September 9th and Thursday, September the 10th at 7 o'clock p.m. and will climax on Sunday, September 13th. Dr. Sean Philpott is the pastor. Temple of Praise Church of God by Faith will have an appreciation service for its pastor, Pastor Michael Wyndham, and First Lady Wyndham on Saturday, September 26th at 12 o'clock noon at the Ag Center in Rochelle, Georgia. Everyone is invited to attend. Pastor Michael Wyndham is the pastor. A special benefit program for Mrs. Alveda Paul will be held on Saturday, August 29th at 3 o'clock p.m. at the Mount Calvary Baptist Church. Let's rally and stand with Alveda. There will be live entertainment, door prizes, fellowship, and words of encouragement. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. Reverend Isaac H. Owens is the host pastor. The St. Paul Baptist Church will host a mobile clinic, free health care services on Saturday, September the 5th from 10 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. They will be offering blood pressure and blood sugar screening, HPV vaccines, family planning, pap smear, HIV and STD testing, mammogram referrals, and PrEP PP. No insurance is required, and everyone is invited to get out and take a part in this event. The Mount Calvary Baptist Church extends a cordial invitation for you to worship with them in the observance of the 18th anniversary of its pastor, Reverend Isaac Owens, on Sunday, August 30th. Sunday school will begin at 9:30 a.m. The anniversary will begin at 10:45 a.m. Reverend Wesley Ashton and the Zion Hope Baptist Church of Americus, Georgia, will be the special guest, and everyone has a cordial invitation to attend. The annual revival services of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church will begin on Tuesday, September 1st, and continue through Thursday, September the 3rd. Services will begin at 7 o'clock p.m. each evening. Reverend Ronnie Brinson of Sparks, Georgia, will be the revivalist, and everyone has a cordial invitation to attend. Sister Michelle Harris Paul is Pastor's Anniversary Chairperson. Sister Valerie Robertson, Church Clerk. Mother Evelyn Lewis, Church Mother. Deacon Leon Spears, Chairman of Deacons. Reverend Isaac H. Owens is the pastor. Important information with the concerns of the upcoming general election that will take place in November. The deadline to register if you're planning to vote in the November 3rd election this year is October the 5th, 2026. The last date to issue a ballot by mail is going to be October 23rd. To request a ballot, contact the Crisp County Election Office or your local election office. In Crisp County, you may call 229-276-2611. Advanced voting will begin on Tuesday, October the 13th through Friday, October 30th from 7:30 a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. Advanced voting for Saturday will be on October 17th and October 24th from 9 a.m. until 5 o'clock p.m. Election Day, again, is Tuesday, November 3rd from 7 a.m. until 7 o'clock p.m. You may use your mvp.sos.ga.gov to request a ballot, or you may contact your local election office. You may also go there for an update of your status or see a sample ballot. All advanced voting here in Crisp County will take place at the Crisp County Election Office located at 110 West 13th Avenue. Please keep these dates in mind as we continue to remind you of the importance of the upcoming November 3rd election. You're cordially invited to worship at the Greater Mars Tabernacle Baptist Church today. Sunday school at 9 o'clock a.m., worship service at 9:30 a.m. as they will be observing Family and Friends Day today. Mother Mary Henderson, Church Mother, Deacon Arthur L. Parker, Chairman of Deacons, Dr. K.M. Williams is the pastor. The Mount Zion First African Baptist Church invites you to worship with them during this worship service. Deacon Joe Wedges, Chairman of Deacons, Dr. Dan James III is the pastor. You're cordially invited to worship at the Gethsemane Baptist Church today. Services begin at 10:30 a.m. Deacon Johnny Wilson, Chairman of Deacons, Reverend Cecil Strawler is the pastor. The New Oak Grove Baptist Church invites you to worship with them today. Sunday school begins at 9:15 a.m., worship service at 10 o'clock a.m. Deacon Alonzo Jones, Chairman of Deacons, Reverend W.W. Wilson is the pastor. The Greater Gum Creek Baptist Church extends an invitation for you to worship with them today. Services begin at 10:30 a.m. Mother Norma Solomon, Church Mother, Deacon Zachary Fields, Chairman of Deacons, Reverend Joseph Hagenbrook is the pastor. You're cordially invited to worship at the beautiful Zion Baptist Church today. Services begin at 11 o'clock a.m. Mother Azaline Kellogg, church mother, Reverend Lorinda Ray is the pastor. The Zion Hope Baptist Church invites you to worship with them today. Sunday school at 10:30 a.m., worship service at 11:30 a.m. Deacon Xavier Bryant Sr., chairman of deacons, Reverend Willie James Felton is the pastor. The Emmanuel Missionary Baptist Church extends a cordial invitation for you to worship with them today. Sunday school, 10 o'clock a.m., worship service, 11:15 a.m. Bible study is held each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Mother Willie McGill, church mother, Reverend Gregory Williams is the pastor. You're cordially invited to worship at New St. Stephen's Church today. Worship service begins at 11 o'clock a.m. You may join them for prayer each Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. via conference call at 732-434-2022 or for Bible study each Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. via conference call 732-434-2022. Dr. Frankie Harmon is the pastor. The Beulah Land Baptist Church invites you to worship with them today. Sunday school, 10 o'clock a.m., morning worship, 11:15 a.m. Mother Diane Flood, church mother, Deacon Willie Smith, chairman of deacons, Dr. Dwayne Daniels is the pastor. The Greater Community Baptist Church invites everyone to worship with them today. Worship service begins at 11 o'clock a.m. Bible study is held each Tuesday via conference call at 7 o'clock p.m. You may call them at 605-313-9643 or the access code is 888-24591. Or you may contact Bishop Tremaine Alford, the pastor, for more information. You're cordially invited to worship at the St. King Baptist Church. You may worship with them each first and third Sunday at 8 o'clock a.m. for an hour of power, prayer, and praise. Each second and fourth Sunday at 10:15 a.m. Sunday school at 9 o'clock a.m. Worship service at 10:15 a.m. Reverend Joyce Daniels is the co-pastor. Reverend Woody C. Burnham is the pastor. And friends, again, we'd like to remind you if you have announcements that you would like for us to use on our Sunday morning program, please drop them off to us at the funeral home Monday through Saturday until 12 o'clock noon. You may bring them by the funeral home or you may email them to us at info@jwwilliams.com. That's info@jwwilliams.com. Or you may fax them to us at 229-273-5111, or you may email them to us at info@jwwilliams.com. As we stated to us a few days ago, we want to remind you that you may join us each Sunday morning here on our J.W. Williams Funeral Home YouTube channel or the J.W. Williams Funeral Home Facebook page. Remember, while traveling, you may join us on WBC Radio 94.7 at 7:30 a.m. until 8 o'clock a.m. We thank each of you for sharing with us this morning as we're moving into a new chapter of our broadcast. Remember, J.W. Williams Funeral Home YouTube channel each Sunday morning live at 7 o'clock a.m. or the J.W. Williams Funeral Home Facebook page live at 7 o'clock a.m.
Now for dedications. Our first selection this morning is dedicated to the following: in loving memory of Miss Alvina Stubbins, who departed this life August 14, 2013, and would have celebrated her birthday August 29. Dedication requested by her beloved children, Breon, Brittany, and Brianna, her beloved parents, the Reverend Ivory Corbin and Miss Costello Levant, and the entire family, gone but not forgotten. In loving memory of Brother Larry Edwards, who departed this life August 19, 2007, and would have celebrated his birthday August 26. Dedication requested by his beloved brother, Mr. Walter Edwards and Mr. Billy Wayne Edwards, and the entire Edwards family, gone but not forgotten. In loving memory of Miss Lois Carter, who would have celebrated her birthday August 21st, dedication requested by her beloved children, grandchildren, the Carter, Lawton, and Epps family. Precious memory lingers still. Happy birthday. In loving memory of Mrs. Gussie Lee Davis, who would have celebrated her birthday August 23rd and departed this life August 14th, 2001, dedication requested by Mrs. Mary Frances Davis. Gone but not forgotten. In loving memory of Mrs. Inez Neal, who would have celebrated her birthday August 28th, dedication requested by the entire family. Gone but not forgotten. In loving memory of Mrs. Willie Pearl Davis, who departed this life August 29, 2013, dedication requested by Mrs. Mary Davis. Gone but not forgotten. Our first selection is dedicated to the following. Happy birthday to Mr. Rashard Redding, who is celebrating his birthday August 21st, dedication requested by the Redding, Lawton, and Epps family. Happy birthday, special birthday wishes goes out to Mother Willie McGill, who celebrated her birthday August 6th, dedication requested by her children, grandchildren, and the entire family. Happy birthday to Mother Willie McGill. Happy birthday to Miss Kiana Owens, who celebrated her birthday August 6th, dedication requested by Mrs. Mary Frances Davis. Happy birthday to Miss Michelle McCoy, who celebrated her birthday Wednesday, August 19th, dedication requested by the entire family. Happy birthday to Mr. Reginald Edwards, who celebrated his birthday Thursday, August 20th, dedication requested by his beloved parents, Mrs. Costello and Mr. J.R. Levant, Mr. Walton, Mrs. Brenda Edwards, and the entire family. Happy birthday, Reggie, and many, many more. Happy birthday to Mr. Charles Daniels, who celebrated his birthday Friday, August 21st, dedication requested by the entire family. And happy birthday to Mr. Lemmy Lester, who celebrated his birthday Saturday, August 22nd, dedication requested by the Armstrong family. Our first selection this morning is dedicated to the family, to Mr. John Johnson and family, Mrs. Alberta Felder and family, Miss Cecilia Williams and family, Mr. and Mrs. J.C. Lord and family, Mrs. Leanne Wade and family, Mrs. Mary Bryant and family, Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Everett and family, Mrs. Eleanor Gay and family, Mr. Isaiah Ross and family, Mr. Sam Gaston and family, Mr. William Gaston and family, Mrs. Rosa Mae McKenzie and family, the Hunt and Collier family, Mr. Lester Kennedy and family, Mrs. Donna Howard and family, Mrs. Jenny Smith and family, Deacon and Mrs. Jimmy Redding and family, Deacon and Mrs. Benny Howard and family, Mr. and Mrs. Willie C. Washington and family, the Adams family, Miss Lily Tukes and family, Mrs. Carol Shaw and family, Mr. Bobby Lee Royal and family, Mr. and Mrs. John Hobro and family, son Marshall and family, Deacon and Mrs. Leroy James and family, Deacon Elmo James and family, Mrs. Mary B. Sutton and family, Deacon and Mrs. Lewis Maynard and family, Deacon Lonnie Anderson and family, Mrs. Rosa Howard and family, Mr. Rosby Anderson and family, Mr. Mika Hardy and family, Mr. Marcus Carter and family, Miss Tia James and family, Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Anderson and family, Mr. Justin Ross and families, Mary Frances Mathis and families, Jeanette West and family, Mayor and Mrs. Eddie Daniels of the city of Vienna, Mr. and Mrs. Roosevelt Lucas and family, Mr. and Mrs. Sonny Daniels and family, Mrs. Fannie Mae Lester and family, Deacon Theodore Key and family, Mr. Keithia Bryant and family, Mr. and Mrs. John Henry Bember and family, Miss Carrie Mae Holt and family, Deacon and Mrs. Eddie Clyde Almond and family, Mr. and Mrs. Eddie B. Woodson and family, Mr. James Boston and family, Mother Sally Morrell and the entire Morrell family. Our first selection for this morning. Jesus walked right down to Lazarus' grave and raised him from the dead. Jesus battled. Jesus battled. He's a battle. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going down to that river. I'm gonna stand there like a man. Unbuckle my sword right off of my side and stick it in the golden sand. He's a battle. He's a battle. He's a battle. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. Sure, he's a battle axe. Oh yeah. Well, I load my gun with the Holy Ghost and I pulled my trigger with prayer. King Jesus is my captain, and I'm shoot most anywhere. He's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. Yeah, he's a battle axe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard the voice of Jesus say, come on to me and rest. Lay down thou weary, one lay down thy head upon my bed. He's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. Oh, I said, Father, I stretch my hands. No other help I know. If thousand draws are set for me, oh, where shall I go? He's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. He's a battle axe. Oh, yeah. It is certainly with the deepest regret that we make the following announcements. Ms. Jasmine Nicole Gaines, age 30, formerly of Cordele, Georgia, died Tuesday, August 11th at Mission Hospital in Asheville, North Carolina. The funeral service for Ms. Jasmine Nicole Gaines, age 30, will be held today, Sunday, August 23rd at 1 p.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The Reverend Dr. Eddie Talbert, pastor of the Mount Bethel Baptist Church and the Spring Hill Baptist Church, will officiate. The burial will follow at the Sunnyside Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be Saturday, August 22nd from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Mr. Warren Evans, age 74, of 414 East Woodard Street, Vienna, Georgia, died Friday, August 14th at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Warren Evans, age 74, will be held on Monday, August 24th at 11 a.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be on Sunday, August 23rd from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Miss Shaquana Roberts, age 33, of 609 Mobley Street, Vienna, Georgia, died Monday, August 17th at her residence in Vienna, Georgia. The funeral service for Miss Shaquana Roberts, age 33, will be held on Saturday, August 29th at 10 a.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia, with the minister selected officiating. The burial will follow at the Vienna City Cemetery in Vienna, Georgia. The public visitation will be Friday, August 28th from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green, age 83, of 412 East 12th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Wednesday, August 19th at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green, age 83, will be held on Saturday, August 29th at 2 p.m. in the chapel of the J.W. Williams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. The Reverend Dr. Eddie Talbot, pastor of the Spring Hill Baptist Church, will officiate. The Reverend Isaac H. Owens, pastor of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church, will deliver the eulogy. The burial will follow at the Spring Hill Baptist Church Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be on Friday, August 28th from 1 until 5 p.m. at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home. Mr. Thomas Redding, better known as Bobby, age 68, of 1114 Blackshear Road, Cordele, Georgia, died Friday, August 21st at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Thomas Redding, better known as Bobby, age 68, will be announced at a later date pending the completion of the arrangements. Mr. Walter Dennis, also known as David Colson, age 79, formerly of Cordele, Georgia, died Saturday, August 15th in Cleveland, Ohio. The funeral service for Mr. Walter Dennis, also known as David Colson, age 79, will be announced at a later date pending the completion of the arrangements. The J.W. Williams Funeral Directors serving Cordele and Vienna are in charge of each of these arrangements during this week. Our next and final selection for this morning is dedicated to the bereaved families whose loved ones were laid to rest during the past week. The family of United States Army Sergeant Retired Deacon Alfred Harris III of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Georgia May Robinson Gooden of Hollywood, Florida, in Sumter County, Georgia. The family of Miss Sarah Lee Jordan Willis of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mother Mary Kendrick Burrow of Cordele, Georgia. This selection is dedicated to the bereaved families whose loved ones will be laid to rest during this week. The family of Miss Jasmine Nicole Gaines of Asheville, North Carolina, in Cordele, Georgia. The family of Mr. Warren Evans of Vienna, Georgia. The family of Miss Shaquana Roberts of Vienna, Georgia. The family of Mrs. Shirley Jean Smith Green of Cordele, Georgia. The family of Mr. Thomas Redding, better known as Bobby, of Cordele, Georgia. The family of Mr. Walter Dennis of Cleveland, Ohio, and Cordele, Georgia. Our final selection this morning is dedicated to all of the sick and shut-in, to all patients in the local and surrounding hospitals, nursing homes, and rehabilitation centers, to our beloved ministers and our devoted family members, to all retired educators, to the men and women serving in the armed forces, both stateside and abroad, to all veterans, and to everyone who listens to our program on each Sunday morning. It's a pleasure for us to bring it to you. Our program goes out in memory of our past president, Dr. Napoleon Williams, to my wife, Mrs. Calandra Wilkerson Parker, to my son, Jai Wilkerson Parker, to my brother, retired Chief Master Sergeant Norman F. Dexter, and his wife, Dr. Gwendolyn Maxine Dexter, and our grandson, Noble, to my sister, Mrs. Patsy Jackson, and her husband, Mr. Jim Jackson of Cordell, Georgia. And again, to each and every one who listens to our program on each Sunday morning. It's a pleasure for us to bring it to you.
I want to give God thanks tonight by just saying, I will sing your praise, for you've done such a marvelous thing. For someone so wretched, yet my soul you have.
Yes, I'm going to walk the Milky Way.
The J.W. Williams Funeral Home Incorporated has proudly served families of the Crisp, Dooley, Turner, Wilcox, Pulaski, and neighboring areas since 1918. With a proud and a distinctive history of service, families are assured of receiving prompt and courteous service. Deacon Arthur L. Parker and the staff of J.W. Williams Funeral Home are here to serve you now as they've done in the past. Remember to tune in to the J.W. Williams Gospel Program with announcements, dedications, and songs each Sunday morning on WSST TV at 7 o'clock a.m. Remember, in your time of need, contact the capable and competent staff at the J.W. Williams Funeral Home by calling 229-273-2683, day or night.